Lewis has still got to be. Whoa!
And Bruno looks out on his feet to me. Oh, he's got him.
But he's making it pay Tim early on. Oh! No!
On April 29, 2000, undefeated Michael Grant challenged Olympic gold medalist Lennox Lewis for the WBC IBF and IBO heavyweight titles. Grant got a shot at a world title after defeating Andrew Galata in a WBC eliminator. Galata had once challenged Lewis for the WBC title in 1997, but he lost via a first-round knockout. 5 months earlier, Lewis was crowned undisputed heavyweight champion after defeating Evander Holyfield, but he was stripped of the WBA title when he chose to face Grant instead of mandatory challenger John Ruiz.
To the both of you. Although this doesn't seem to interest them.
On the day of the fight at Madison Square Garden, Grant came out aggressively in the opening round, but midway through the round, Lewis put him down with a right hook to the head.
Lewis is a good right-hand puncher, but he needs his first round. Not enough lubrication there. You need Vaseline.
Lewis lands an uppercut and Grant goes down. Thunderous uppercut.
That punch landed very high on the head, which is a place that can paralyze a fighter.
Grant got back to his feet, but Lewis continued with the assault, forcing Grant to take a standing 8 count.
The right hand on the top of the head. Grant trying to fire back. Ropes held him up.
In the final seconds of the first round, Lewis landed another vicious right hand, sending Grant to the canvas for the 3rd time.
That's it. He's broke his leg.
I don't think Grant will get up from that. Well, here it comes. Well, here it comes. He's going to try. And Grant makes it out of the round. Michael Grant's plan to attack.
Left here. And now it's Lewis who goes on.
Fortitude he showed in surviving the first.
In round 2, Lewis came out as the aggressor, and in the final seconds of the round, he landed a big right uppercut that sent Grant sprawling on the canvas.
And for the moment, Lewis looks punched out as he lands another uppercut and floors Grant for the 4th time.
5, 6, 7.
This time I don't think so.
9. That's it, my man.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. I got you.
Got him here.
Well, this is one of those games where 4 minutes of action can be better than an hour of inaction.
Ooh, over the top, he's holding him, and he lands that uppercut.
Absolutely.
Grant should not have been down there. Ooh,
That hurts.
Lennox Lewis is a puncher.
After the loss, Grant was sidelined by injuries for 15 months. In his first comeback against Jameel McCline in July 2001, he was defeated by a first-round knockout.
The fight that got Grant in trouble. But Grant is wobbling and he's complaining.
His last fight was in 2017, and he currently has a record of 7 losses in 48 bouts. On March 15, 1996, undefeated fighters Shannon Briggs and Darryl Wilson competed in HBO's Night of the Young Heavyweights in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Briggs came into the bout with a professional record of 25-0, 20 of them by knockout, 15 of which were in the first round. Although Wilson also came into the bout undefeated, his professional record was 15 victories and 2 draws.
Okay, shake hands, go to the corner, let's go.
Briggs got off to an early start, hurting Wilson a few times in the first round, but Wilson made a good comeback in the second round.
Trying to fire hooks. Briggs opens up, nice hook. Wilson leaning back. Winging shots here by Briggs as he backs Wilson. Good hook. The reputation Wilson have a big moment.
In round 3, he connected with a left hook that sent Briggs flat to the canvas.
And Wilson, a long shot, is fighting like a champion. Down goes Briggs. Shannon Briggs, the gas tank is his biggest enemy here. But look at Briggs, he's standing straight up, mouth open, he is tired.
And Wilson hits him with a right. Nice left hook. And Shannon Briggs. You would think it would take more than that to put him down and keep him down. But he is dog tired. In round 3, he'll know in the future.
After the loss, Briggs returned to the ring to win his next 5 fights, including a decision victory against former world champion George Foreman in a WBC eliminator. He unsuccessfully challenged Lennox Lewis for the WBC title in March 1998. But after 8 years of fighting against several low-ranked opponents, he got another shot at the world title in November 2006 against the WBO champion Siraje Liajovic. Briggs won the fight in the final round and became the new WBO champion. Furthermore, he contested for the WBC title against Vitaly Klitschko, but lost by unanimous decision. His last fight was in 2016, and he retired with a professional record of 66-1. On March 13, 1984, undefeated British fighter Frank Bruno faced up incoming American James Smith in a scheduled 10-round heavyweight bout. Bruno turned pro in 1981 and won his first 21 bouts, all by way of knockout. Smith, on the other hand, lost his first professional fight but went on a winning streak to improve his record to 13-0 before flying to the United Kingdom to face Bruno.
Bruno recently promoted to number 9. Bruno under some pressure himself now. Beautiful right uppercut. He's signing that one up. The bell's coming up. There it is. He slips punch as well. Bruno's right back in the same position he was at the end of the last round. Same place on the ropes, but without ever really following up. That was a good right.
Bruno easily dominated the fight for most of the rounds and led on all 3 judges' scorecards. However, with about 2 minutes remaining in the final round, Smith backed Bruno against the ropes, where he unloaded a series of unanswered punches. Bruno's legs wobbled as Smith continued to unload brutal combinations. A final right hand followed by a left sent Bruno to the canvas for the first time in his career.
The end of the Bruno story by the look of this. He took it all on the ropes, and the left hook whipped over, and he's counted out. Bruno is knocked out in the 10th.
You know, we knew we were behind on points. I was a little confused. Last round, I told him, let me do it my way. So he did. He didn't say a word. And I went out. I knew if he stopped on the ropes, I had him.
Were you surprised, with all the motion he gave you, that he stopped on the ropes and let you punch like that?
I was surprised, yeah. If he'd have kept moving, I'd have been in trouble. I'd have lost the fight. But he stopped. Lord bless him. He stopped on the ropes. Nobody can stop in front of me.
That's right.
Following the loss, Bruno won his next 6 bouts and won the European title in 1985. He got his first shot at a world title in July 1986 against WBA champion Tim Weatherspoon, but lost the fight.
He's going to go down. He's going to go down. Weatherspoon's got him in the 11th round, and Bruno goes over.
Again in 1989, he unsuccessfully challenged Mike Tyson for his undisputed heavyweight title. And for the third opportunity for a world title against WBC champion Lennox Lewis in October 1993, he lost via knockout. Finally, on September 2, 1995, Bruno defeated WBC champ Oliver McCall by unanimous decision to become the world champion. Unfortunately, he lost the title in his first defense in a rematch against Mike Tyson in March 1996.
Listen.
On May 21, 1994, South African Corey Sanders faced American Nate Tubbs in a scheduled 10-round heavyweight bout in South Africa. Sanders became a professional in 1989 and quickly amassed a perfect record of 23-0, 18 of them by knockout, while his American opponent came into the bout with a record of 12-1.
102,5 kilo.
Sanders won the first round, but Tubbs turned the tide in round 2, knocking Sanders out cold with big right hand.
Hoppla! Und noch einmal! Und aus! Und aus! Das gibt es nicht. Was heißt das? Das gibt es doch. Corey Sanders. K.O. K.O. Nochmal. Da kommt die rechte. Die geht durch die Deckung, kommt außen rum. Und das war's dann.
Sanders regrouped well after the fight and won his next 13 fights, including victories against 2 former world champions, Carlos de Leon and Bobby Ches. He suffered his second defeat in May 2000 against future champion Hasim Rahman. And in a stunning upset victory, he stopped Vladimir Klitschko in the second round to become the WBO champion.
And this is not going to go well. Another knockdown, the 4th time, and the referee, Gennaro Rodriguez.
Sanders vacated the WBO title and competed against Vladimir's older brother Vitaly for the vacant WBC title in April 2004. Vitaly stopped him in the 8th round. His last bout was against fellow South African Osborne Machimana, but he lost in the first round, bringing his final record to 42 wins and 4 losses. On November 15, 2014, Kubrat Pulev challenged Olympic gold medalist Vladimir Klitschko for the IBF heavyweight title. Pulev turned pro in 2009 after a successful amateur career, including winning the European Heavyweight Championship twice and a bronze medal at the 2005 World Championship. He quickly achieved a perfect record of 20 consecutive wins and was ranked number 1 by the IBF. Klitschko, on the other hand, was making the 17th heavyweight championship title defense.
Very difficult to actually break that distance down.
The referee you've been talking about.
Barely a minute into the fight, Klitschko dropped Pulev to the canvas with a solid left hand.
Paid him early on. Oh!
No! Pulev is down, and this could be it inside the first round.
Left hook.
Stunned, absolutely stunned. He is all over it. He is out on his feet here.
Pulev got back up on wobbly legs, but was sent back to the canvas by another left hook from Klitschko.
Surely, he isn't going to wait.
Pulev visited the canvas for a 3rd time in round 3 after Klitschko connected with another big left hook.
So watch this. There's the left hook, and he's down. And Pulev is just...
Pulev managed to survive the round, but in round 5, Klitschko unloaded a vicious left hook that sent the challenger flat on his back.
Again, and that is it. Surely Pulev is not going to get up from that. He is out for the count. What a left.
One of the best left hooks you'll ever see. What a shot that was. Banged on the button, on the chin, down you go. Referee starts to count, but then thinks, that's it. This fella's not getting up.
Glück gehabt. Aber sowieso, ist eine gute Boxer. Und
he's
Following the fight, Pulev went on to win his next 8 fights and also won 2 regional titles along the way. In December 2020, he challenged Anthony Joshua for his unified heavyweight title, but suffered his second defeat in round 9. He lost his rematch against Derek Chisora in July 2022, bringing his final record to 29-3. Which of these fights is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more interesting updates. Thank you for watching.